So I'm working on some stuff on the craft, and that's Dave in the background. Dave, the super electrician, and figuring out putting in a new vent for the EPIRB system. These are water bladders which are filled up with air, and I'm sealing this compartment over here completely so it becomes a watertight compartment, so it can't take in any water and it acts as ballast, so we don't have to worry about it taking in water when I'm getting flooded for the first 2 weeks. Pretty much every 20 minutes my deck gets flooded, and I always worry about these two back hatches getting taking in water. Well, I won't have to worry about that anymore because they will be sealed completely, solve that problem. And then the water bladders inside that are filled up with air instead act as buoyancy, just in case the hull gets breached for any particular reason. Always have a backup and a good plan behind your plan. So they talk about the devil being in the details. Well, this is a great example of that. All these lines that you see behind me have been recutting and resizing from all the testing that I've done over the last month or so. Those are the old lines. These are the new lines that have all been cut to size and to spec, and then made really easy to be able to attach them with the Witchet little snap shackles here, which is just going to make it really easy. And then I'm also making very small little harness lines from the testing harness line that I was using a couple of weeks ago. And it's just like all the little details just take a while. And then that's my iSat satellite phone, which I'm going to test out here, which to just double check that that's working efficiently, because it got activated with my other sat dome yesterday, which I've got to test out today to make sure that everything's working and check that the comms are good. And all these kind of things just take time. And then inside there I've got all my food nutrition stuff, which I'm going to be packing and repacking over the weekend to be able to pack it into smaller compartments, some that go underneath my deck, and then the others that go underneath my sleeping arrangements and underneath the floorboards. And then I'll be hopefully ready to go by Monday, Tuesday next week, where the weather window opens up, and we're looking for the right weather over the next 10 days after that to leave safely and effectively and efficiently out onto the Pacific Ocean and have an amazing, successful and impactful crossing. This is Chris from the Transatlantic Wing Project, out. Okay, so I'm just put the Flying Impifish back in the water. It's been out for a couple weeks, getting all the bits and pieces, last details upgraded, between the wind pilot, the autopilot, some tweaks, the vents on the EPIRB charging system, the new hatch, and the bow navigational lights, so people can see me a little easier, and just checking my AIS and a couple other things. And now I'm going to put it back on the dock so I can take out tomorrow morning to test the water maker to make sure that's working. I've just checked the satellite dome that you see here, which is the Italian C700, which I seem to be able to make it work on the dock, so it'll be interesting to see if I can test that out on the ocean tomorrow morning as well. As long as that works out there, and the and my water maker works, then we're in good shape. And those are all my main systems and comms checked, and main things working. I've already loaded about 60 liters of water, emergency and ballast water, and I have just received my Caterpillar handheld manual water maker, which is great. And I've tested my iSat sat phone today, which was working fine, and my backup InReach Explorer unit and the beacon system as a backup to that, and both of my VHF radios. So yeah, we are looking pretty good as long as I can get those last things tested tomorrow. And then I've just changed up all my lines and cut them to size, new lines to size and spec, and harness lines for multiple different wings, waiting for a couple of new wings to arrive, and my night wing, which should be pretty cool, and another one that I've also had cut down very uniquely as a backup, just in case of pretty much everything. And other than that, that should be good to go. Take a little cruise out to the harbour mouth, and yeah, a beautiful day on the water. As you can see in the background, you see that little propeller that's sticking out there. I've changed out to a brand new weed propeller for a lot of the weed that we get on the Pacific, which is a slow speed propeller, very specialized and very built specifically for this, and that is for the hydrocharger. So that is not a motor, that is a little hydro generator. So when I put that in the water and I go more than 2 knots, then it generates power into my battery bank and charges my systems over and above the solar. So pretty clever little systems we've got going here on this craft, completely powered by nature, for nature, with the wind, solar and hydro power. This is Chris signing out from the beautiful Ventura Oxnard Marinas in sunny Southern California. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, evening or morning, wherever you are. Go out and have an adventure, get out in nature, fall in love with nature. So we want to donate more, support more, give back, help others, and look after our oceans. We only have one. We need to protect our ocean and look after it. That's the rent we pay by using it and enjoying it. This is Chris signing out from Transatlantic Project.